Since you people have been talking about cases, a case came to me when I was in the office upstairs. When I got done at night, my receptionist gave me a few pieces of notes. One of them was a patient in the Stuyvesant place. This was before it was a ghetto. So I got there that next day, and I knocked at the door, and some little child opened the door and said, "Are you the doctor?" I said, "I am." I said, "Who's sick?" "My mommy." Come on. And she took me into the bedroom. But going into the bedroom to see this woman, her name is Mrs. Smith, her first name Vivian. And she told me that she had an accident and she's been in bed ever since, and the doctors told her there's nothing they can do, maybe an operation. Now remember, this is far back before we had all this Medicare and everything else. So I said, okay, that's enough. And I helped her to get back on her stomach, and I really adjusted her, both sides, and I said to her, "You're going to sit on a bed." "Oh, I can't sit at the bed." I said, "Oh, yes, you can." And so I held her for a second. I said, "Okay, yeah." I said, "Now give me your hands." I said, "Get up." She got up. She started walking, and she started walking. And when the kids saw that, now this is this big long hallway, you know the way these apartments are. "My mommy can walk." And everybody knew Vivian, and they all came running down. So I finally said to Vivian, "Look, I got you up on your feet. I'm much too busy to keep coming here. You come into my office tomorrow," and I gave her the card and I told her when to come. And she came in. Now, you see, that child running up and down that hall, and all those people coming in there to see Vivian walking when she's not supposed to walk anymore, didn't hurt me one bit. Make house calls if you have to, because they will help you. See, I was on duty 24 hours a day. This is why I came into chiropractic. Chiropractic put me up on my feet, and I wanted to do the same for other people. Now, why has this changed so much? Okay. Now the next thing. Listening to the news and living in the state of New York, Governor Patterson is telling us that we're in one mess. Does he have to tell me that? I know that. And of course, listening to the news, these news commentators bring in certain people, political analysis, and they keep saying that the budget, 75% of the budget is for Medicare and education. Now remember, I refused Medicare. And remember, I am totally against continuing education. Totally. It's 75% of our budget, because we will grow spiritually. And when we do, we don't need Medicare, because we will not get sick anymore. And we would not need education, because if you read the book, and I will write it into their hearts, and they will know. Yeah, that's the way it is. But we have been taken over to one side. Our heart has gone into left field. And we're in one mess. So, and I've told you people that not only will our heart shrink and come back to the center, self-center, where it belongs, and when it does, as it's doing that, other changes take place in us. Now we digest our foods, and digestion means just what the Reader's Digest means. You take a story and you condense it. And this is what we do. We condense it and throw the rest away. That's not the way it's supposed to be. So, from our teeth, we're supposed to grind it. And when it gets into our stomach, the grinding should continue without chemistry. No chemical action. And when it starts to get into our intestines, and it does go into what we call a duodenum, and that's the place where the pancreas starts shooting out its hormones, and that too will be gone. Oh, we're going to become very simple but efficient. And the next part is the jejunum. And the word jejunum means starving, fasting. And this is where we digest. We just take out certain pieces, and much of the good gets thrown out as waste. Now the next part is called the ileum. But looking it up into the antiquity, I found out the ileum, I-L-I-U-M, is neuter. And they didn't say ileum, they put it into the plural. And the plural is I-L-I-A. That's the plural for the Latin ileum. I-L-I-U-M. And it means the intestines.